Hi everybody, Natasha Wilkinson here, your fragrance consultant from Bathurst, New South Wales, Australia. If you are new, welcome. If you're a returning, welcome back. So let's delve into the next video on my list of videos for March that I am trying to catch up on to share with you guys. So we're going to go through the whiff box for March. I did get it basically the third day in March, or the fourth day. I ordered it on the 1st and it came super quick. This is just the first chance I've had to sit down and go through it with you. So for those of you who do not know what a whiff box is, a whiff box is essentially Scentsy's mystery box they put together every month. And they do a little theme and create a mystery box every month. Now, a whiff box will cost you $65. You can get it at a 10% discount through Scentsy Club, or if you are using Scentsy Club for all your consumable products to get your 10% discount and other reward perks, and you have at least $101 in your Scentsy Club, you can actually then choose to use the whiff box as your half price item. It's the only way you can actually get your whiff box for half price. You can't even use hostess rewards or party credits for whiff box for half price, but you are able to choose the whiff box as your half price item in Scentsy Club. So Scentsy Club is a whole other program that Scentsy have put together, which I will talk about at some other stage, and it does have some perks that you can use. So your whiff box is always going to have over $65 of full price product value in it. As I said, it is a monthly mystery box that Scentsy put together based around a certain thing. So we're going to delve into what's in March's whiff box. I love the whiff box because it makes a great gift. I'm hopeless at gift wrapping, and this comes already pre-packaged for gifting. It's a great way maybe to try things you may never have thought about trying, and it's just a great introduction to Scentsy overall. So when we open up the whiff box, there is always usually an insert with the theme of what our whiff box is going to be about. You've got places and sights to see. Your March whiff box is filled with hand-picked scents and exclusive bar inspired by a coastal getaway. Let your senses wander to spaces to be explored. So they're bringing in holiday vibes with this whiff box by the sounds of it, and in it, it has an exclusive product that you can't get anywhere else, not even on the website. So sometimes Scentsy will put in their whiff box an exclusive product that you can only get in the whiff box. And in this case, it is a bar. So the first thing in here is, because March is the beginning of our new annual catalogue, they have put one of the new catalogues in here to show you basically what's in our annual catalogue for the year, because we have just started basically the new catalogue. Then we have 3 scent circles in coconut blossoms. This is one of the fragrances that are in our new catalogue. So we're also seeing some sneak peeks of some of the fragrances that you will find in the annual catalogue. This is just a beautiful, I want to say soft coconut scent. I haven't actually warmed the bars I had from when it was a scent of the month last year. So it was the scent of the month last year, and the bars I did pick up, it was a scent of the month around winter here in Australia, and I wasn't feeling summer vibes, but I am definitely feeling summer vibes now. So I am wanting to warm a bar before the summer's out, and we're in our first month of autumn already, and I still haven't got around to warming a bar. As I said, in an earlier video, life has just got in the way this last couple of months, but I did find that it was a very soft, pretty, based on cold smell, coconutty scent. So it did come with a pack of 3 scent circles, this whiff box, in coconut blossoms. Then we have a bar of seagrass and sands, which is one of the new fragrances in our catalogue. So seagrass and sands is in the cozy category. So they have changed some of the categories up. We no longer have a bakery category. We now have a gourmand, and we no longer have a spice category. We now have a cozy category. So they have put seagrass and sand in the cozy category, and it is described as coastal wildflowers, fresh cracked coconut, and white sand beaches. So I'm going to open this other bar, and we will be doing the first sniffs of some of all the new products when we talk about the catalogue. So this is the new bar I picked up in my World Tour kit. And I'm honestly finding it very hard to smell this scent at the moment. I feel like this is going to be a very, very light scent. I'm smelling plastic from the plastic container, and a little bit of a almost salty, sea saltiness. I don't know that I'm picking up. Coconut. I don't know that I'm picking up sand. It's very, very light. It's very almost plasticky and a little bit salty, like just like a background salt spray is all that I am really picking up. I don't know that I can give you a proper review on this yet. Hopefully it warms better. I'm just going to quickly open this other one I got to make sure it's just not the bar that's got hardly any scent in that. That feels like it's not scented at all to me. Again, it's the same. I'm going to have to warm that and see if I get better performance. At this stage, I'm going to say that's a no bar for me, only because I can hardly smell it. Saying that though, I did just change my warmers out this morning, and I've got from the summer collection last year or the year before, coconut, air and water, which I absolutely love going, and that's a beautiful performer, and I would buy that bar any day over this one. But again, I could get better performance on warming. This is just a cold sniffs. More of the oils could come out on warming. I'm just finding it very hard to smell anything in the seagrass and sand, which is coastal wildflowers, fresh cracked coconut, white sand beaches. I think mostly what I'm getting is that white sand beach note, which is more just like a soft, salty, warm sea mist. That's all I'm really getting when I'm smelling that one. So that's a little bit of a disappointment to me, because reading the scent notes, even though I'm not a salty sea air person, when they have coconut added to it, I usually do really enjoy it. So then we have in here a room spray of lemon, sugar and sage. And I'm not the biggest fan of this. I know there are a lot of people that love this scent. Again, I'm very picky with my citrus scents. I'm not the biggest citrus fan. This is very puckery, tart, lemony citrus. I like a little bit of coconut, or I like a little bit of sugary notes added to my citrus scents. It just doesn't have the sweet notes like lemon sorbet, which is one that I really do enjoy. Lemon Haven, which has that sweet bakery note. I like the lemon notes when they've got the sweet added elements. That is a little just a bit too sour and tart and puckerish for my nose personally. But I do know it is a favorite for a lot of people, and that would be in our, so that's a new scent that was originally also a scent of the month. So we're finding some scent of the months are visiting our annual catalogue now as annual scents, like your coconut blossoms and your lemon, sugar and sage. So the scent notes for lemon, sugar and sage were zested lemon peel, raw sugarcane stalks and dried sage leaves. So if you love very tart, zesty citrus scents, that is definitely going to be one of the scents for you. It is a good strong performer too. Okay, and then we have a fragrance flower in Luna. So a fragrance flower are basically our reed diffusers in the shape of a flower, and this is the buttercup bell design. So Luna has been in the catalogue forever. It's actually interesting to note the end of month live, they were saying that they actually use Luna as one of their ways in how they determine how things are selling in each region based on the Luna bars, because it has been around for so long. It is one of their staple scents. So they actually use that fragrance to determine basically how well Scentsy is performing in different products across the board. So this is the reed diffuser that just goes in the little jar of oil. It soaks up the oil and you get to then disperse your fragrance that way. It's great for bathrooms, laundries. I tend to use mine in areas like that. Great for smaller spaces. And if you love reed diffusers, these are also great gifts to give. So that's the fragrance flower of Luna, as I said, which has been in our catalogue forever. It is one of our staple, beautiful, sweet, floral scents. The scent notes for Luna are, it is a bestseller, night blooming florals, crushed berries, and the warmth of sandalwood. And then the last thing in here is the exclusive product to this whiff box that you can only get to the whiff box for this month. And it is the fragrance of Sunset Drift in a Scentsy bar. So sometimes what they do with exclusive fragrances like this too is they beta test them out in the whiff box as an exclusive to see how well they sell. And then you may later see it come back in other collections. They did that with Maraschino Sugar Cookie. They've done that with some other products like the car plugins in different patterns, the zebra, the mini fan diffusers. So they will put them in a whiff box as an exclusive first and then maybe bring them out later in the catalogue. Not always the case, but they do that. Oh, this is nice. So if you liked Sun Castles or even Vanilla Waves, you're gonna like this. This is almost, for me, worth getting another box for, just to get another bar of this. But I don't like lemon, sugar and cane, and I don't really want another bar of something I can't really smell. But I would quite happily grab another box for the extra scent circles and the extra scent flower. It's just that other bar and the spray are probably no-goes for me. But this is pretty. To me, it's somewhere across between Sun Castles, as I said, and Vanilla Waves. It's got a little bit more of a caramelly note as opposed to Sun Castles, but it's still got that very suntanny lotion almondy note that you get from Sun Castles, but then that almost vanilla caramelly note reminds me a little bit of Vanilla Waves without the sea salt mist. So the scent notes for this are vanilla orchid, so that's the probably caramelly note that I'm smelling, sugared violet and amber. I think this is going to be a really popular scent. I feel like it would be a great performer too, at least a mid performer. I would want to warm it in this main area, but I need 2 bars for that, and to do that I need to get another whiff box, which I don't really want to do. So probably going to be a bedroom warm for me, only because I've got the 1 bar to see what it's like, and fingers crossed this is popular enough that they bring it out maybe in another collection down the road, so we can just grab more bars by itself. So that was the March whiff box. I hope you enjoyed taking a sneak peek. So if we were to do a breakdown of what it would cost if we were to buy these products separately. Hang on for just a second. Okay, I've got my iPad here, and we're going to do a breakdown. If we were to buy these products separately, what would it cost us? And if I can find the right site. So, your bars are we've got 2 bars. And everything wants to go slow here. Your bars are $11 each. So that is $22. Then you have your room spray. Your room spray is $17, so that is $37, $38, $39. So you're looking at $39 for those 3 items. Then you've got your bundle and save 3-pack of, or your 3-pack now, because it's no longer a bundle and it's not called bundle and save anymore. So you've got your 3-pack of scent circles. Which is $18.50. $37 plus $18.50, so that's $55.50. And then we've got the fragrance flower, which is $34. So total value of this whiff box with all the products, if you were to buy them separately, is $89.50, and you're paying $65 for a whiff box if you were to pay it as all priced item, if you were not to use Scented Club to get either your 10% or your half price. So you're saving $24.50 on just grabbing the whiff box in full price items for this month. So that is a fantastic deal. I hope you enjoyed the sneak peek of what was in this whiff box. As I said, for me, there were some wins, there was some, I guess, I wouldn't say losses, but there were some things that are not up my alley, but there were definitely some things that I will really enjoy and that are up my alley. So Coconut Blossoms, definitely me. The Luna Fragrance Flower is definitely a me scent, and the Exclusive Bar is definitely a me scent. The things that weren't necessarily up my alley but I can appreciate are Lemon Sugar and Sage Room Spray. The scent's not a me scent, but I can appreciate the scent, and I'm just not smelling much from this bar. It's very, very light to my nose. As I said, my opinion may change on warming, but I do like to try things, and I can still appreciate trying it, even if it's not a me scent and not a repurchase. These items, it's always still nice to get things and try them, and you're not going to always like everything, and these make great gifts of things as well. So just because I don't appreciate them doesn't mean someone else really likes those scents and won't enjoy them. So until next time, stay safe and bye for now.